In this video, I'll give you the 3 tricks that Gervonta Tank Davis used to dominate Ryan Garcia and eventually stop him. Also, I'm going to give my assessment of Ryan Garcia and where he can improve, so stay tuned for that. This is your boy JG. This is the Punch Report. Let's go. All right, starting off with number 1. The first thing that Gervonta Tank Davis did to ensure victory against Ryan Garcia is severely disrupt his lead hand availability. In these clips, they're short clips. What you'll see is Gervonta Davis utilizing his lead hand to disrupt any lead hand action from Ryan Garcia. It slowed his jab down, it slowed down his ability to get the left hook off more regularly, and it impeded Garcia's vision to allow him the opportunity to better acquire the target that he was trying to hit. This tactical deployment of a version of the frame spelled trouble for Ryan Garcia, so the adjustment was just crazy to me. Seeing that in real time, and then the inability for Ryan himself to make the adjustment in real time, or have Joe Goosen, who's his lead trainer, say, hey, this is how we avoid that situation or scenario. Number 2 for Gervonta Tank Davis, ridiculous timing. One of the things that I said about Ryan Garcia in my breakdown video as a key to victory is he had to vary his speeds on his punch delivery. See old school Adrian Broner. Danny Garcia is really great at this as well. Andre Ward. Yeah, they can throw heat, but they mix it up. They vary the speeds. Because Ryan Garcia is operating at one speed, which is fast all of the time, it was very easy for Gervonta Tank Davis to time his rolls, his slips, and his counter shots. A couple examples here of Gervonta Davis just doing a great job of getting out of the roll because he understands what's coming and the speed at which it's coming, and then getting to an offensive position. Ryan Garcia, if I had to have a conversation with him, or even work with him, and any, if you see this video, shout out to you. We have to figure out a way to have more variety in our offense, develop the right hand more, develop a lead uppercut, and start varying our speeds and understanding the concept of range so we don't get taken apart by guys like Tank Davis. Now, even with those add-ons, Tank Davis didn't really get into his bag. There's nothing to suggest that Tank Davis wouldn't consume that information and make the adjustment. I think that he's just a better fighter. But Ryan Garcia's inability to vary his timing and his speed gave Gervonta Tank Davis a perfect opportunity to just kind of read, understand what he was saying. It was always going to be the same, and then start to slip shots, land over the top counters, and go to the body beautifully. Third, and most certainly not least, is the vision. Now, I didn't put this in my breakdown video, but I should have. That was a mistake on my part. Gervonta Tank Davis has tremendous vision and defensive reflexes. His ability to consume information visually that's happening in real time and then make a play on that is truly, truly absurd. And the timing along with the vision, it takes away the speed advantage that Ryan Garcia may have had. Now, when it came to trading shots, Gervonta Tank Davis looked just as fast, if not faster than Ryan Garcia. But we know speed is the calling card for Ryan Garcia. But if you add timing and you add tremendous vision for Gervonta Tank Davis, it's like standing in front of a guy who's average speed or below average, because you can see, 1, 2, you can understand everything that's coming in front of you. Pause. So those are the 3 takeaways for Gervonta Tank Davis. The things that he utilized to really ensure victory. Severely disrupting that lead hand, understanding the timing, and then using tremendous vision to execute a well-placed punch and get him out of there. Now, transitioning to Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna do another video about his options as far as who he could face at 140 that will put him in a position to regain some momentum. But looking at Ryan Garcia purely from the perspective of what kind of fighter is he, what type of fighter is he, a couple things have to be different. Ryan Garcia did not come in a different fighter than the Fortuna fight or the Emmanuel Tego fight. He didn't. Limited right hand, fast. He tried to be aggressive, walk him down, but we've seen him do that before. He literally introduced no additional wrinkles. That's a problem. When you're fighting guys like Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Vasyl Lomachenko, you talking about 140, Regis Prograis, like guys like that, you have to have an additional wrinkle that, can give the opposition something to think about. Put some pressure on them cognitively. In the absence of that, you're predictable. It's an easy fight to call. And the only people who were picking Gervonta Tank Davis to lose just didn't want to see him win. You did not look at these 2 combatants and say, you know what? Ryan Garcia, he can do this. Not does he have the tools to do it, because I said he has the tools, but can he do it? I said, I don't see that. Ryan Garcia needs individuals in his camp that are continuing to assess his game all the time outside of scheduled bouts. So we go to the gym today, we already know you're proficient, you're really great at these things. We'll continue to build those things, but they go lower on the priority list. Defensive responsibility, lateral movement, varying the speeds on your punch approach, all those things need to be considered and developed every single day. Even if we don't get in the gym and run drills or hit pads or hit mitts, having the conversation, we sit down and we have a conversation about these things and how they grow and develop in your mind, because they're important. And the ultimate goal is to get them to a place where they become second nature. If I'm in trouble, I'm going to take that pivot step and then counter off with an uppercut, jab, jab, and get back to a safe place. You know, those types of conversations. What I just said, I've never even seen Ryan Garcia ever do. And he hasn't had to. But my hope is in this bout becomes the lesson for him. Okay, I can't just be speed and powerful and have a left hook. I have to be much more to compete at the highest levels. Now, there are money fights out there. He's going to get cooked, you know. But if he wants to grow and become a champion, because I think becoming a champion is something that's so important in the sport. If he wants to grow and become a champion, growing and developing his games at the foundational level is going to be absolutely crucial. This is your boy JG. This has been the Punch Report. Let me know what you guys think is next for Ryan Garcia. Let me know if this video added any kind of value for you. Holla at your boy. We out.